Huntsworm hat. So this is a video about school, and yeah, school is just a big piece of this tranny life, and it serves all sorts of purposes. And yeah, so this is just a video. I'm just gonna talk about whatever comes to mind about school. So, you know, first and foremost, school is a prison for children, right? I never wanted to go to school. I didn't have a choice about the matter. I was just put there and I wasn't allowed to leave. So that's imprisonment. That's like the definition. You're put somewhere where you don't want to be and you can't leave. And it's most of your day, for most days, for most of the year, for most of your childhood. So is school, which is pretending to be education, but all that it takes is 5 seconds looking around you to see all the idiots, to see that that's clearly not working. It's because that's not even the intention. And school makes people dumber, way dumber. And really, the only thing that school does is beat into your head over and over and over again and appeal to authority. That's what school is. The only correct answer is the one in whatever textbook people have decided is the correct one right now. And I mean, that's something I've just talked about in science in general. Science is their religion, because it's fake science. It's not even real science. And it's all just about appeal to authority. Science is seance. But don't worry, you're not a scientist, because there's going to be somebody smarter than you, with a piece of paper from. So yeah, that's another thing. Schools, piece of paper. Somebody graduates from MIT. Okay, all they have is a piece of paper. How do you know that the university didn't just print out a piece of paper? Because they're celebrities. There's all sorts of celebrities that. Oh, did you know that this celebrity has a PhD in biochemistry from MIT? That's just BS. It's probably just a printed up. So that's one thing about school, education. At the end of the day, what is it? It's just another one of their fake institutions that pumps out these pieces of paper that people put too much value in. It really shouldn't matter where you got your education. It should always just be about the individual. What does this individual know? There's idiots that come out of MIT that don't even know how to tie their shoes, right? They just probably wear Velcro shoes, like a third of the people that go to MIT. You know, Albert Einstein, it's a joke. Albert Einstein was probably mentally retarded, okay? And as a joke, they prop him up as the smartest person. So yeah, that's a big thing about schools. It's just another one of their, oh, here's a piece of paper. And this is actually hilarious. I just had a run-in with a med student, total pretty boy, FTM, roided out, just trash, whatever, tranny. And I just thought it was hilarious that I was just talking to him, whatever, and they brought up how statistics got brought up. And this pretty boy FTM doctor, I think that they were a resident and they were still learning how to be a doctor. They were just like, oh, statistics was like my worst subject. I'm really, really bad at statistics. It's like, hello, you're a doctor. If there's one subject that you'd think that a doctor would be good at, it would have to be statistics, reading the studies, reading the data. It just shows you that this whole world is fake. The reason that person is being a doctor is because it's a pretty boy, and that's it. That's why, because they're a tranny, so they get to be a doctor. You don't, because you're a regular human. And they admit that they suck at statistics, which is something that a doctor should be very good at, but they don't even care, because a doctor's just like, it's just what they pretend to be when they go to work each day. It really is a serious emperor has no clothes situation for everything in this world. So yeah, school, it's, I guess I'll focus on not just like elementary school, middle school, high school. Yeah, it's there for a bunch of reasons. Well, okay, to indoctrinate you into their satanic system, take you away from God. Sure. it's also there as, yeah, a prison, and watching it's to perpetuate the 9 to 5 for your parents. You know, if everybody's kids are locked away at school, then your parents can be forced to work a 9 to 5 slave job, and because the government is going to be watching your children. It also takes away that authority figure from the parent. It creates this rift between parents and the government, or a big brother figure, some sort of authority figure. It makes your children think that your parents are dumb, which is true a lot of times, but I mean, a lot of people's parents are just total sheep, really stupid. But really, if you're an awake person, there is nobody better to teach your children than you. And trust me, those teachers are idiots. Teachers are dumb. They don't know anything, okay? A smart teacher, a really good teacher, is 1 in a million. If you send your child to just a regular public school, they're going to get just bottom of the barrel, probably pedo, in some cases. Creepy tranny teachers. That's what they're going to get. Yeah, and so of course everything that they teach you is basically fake, not real. So here you go. You're spending that. Is that a childhood? Learning a bunch of fake crap that takes you away from God? That's not how your child should be spending their life. And it's just really obvious. Like, why did everybody agree that your childhood should get wasted at school? And then the excuses start, like, and this is the only excuse. Well, they need to be socialized. Well, okay, if not everybody sent their child to prison indoctrination camp, then more children would be homeschooled. And there's all sorts of groups of people that homeschool their children together. So it's just BS to say that. It just takes effort. You have to put in the effort to form a community, okay, yourself. All good things in life take a little effort from yourself. So yeah, I mean, that's basically just it. People just go with the flow because it takes effort to not go with the flow. Yeah, universities are huge scams. Especially these days, it's just not worth it. You're going to put so much money into... Here, I'll just explain universities really quick. If you know exactly what field you want to go into, and you know that a certain degree is required for it, go ahead, go put your head down and just get your degree as fast as you can, and just ignore all the BS. And then there you go. That's how you want to think of a degree. But it really is just a bunch of Masonic BS most of the time. A lot of what you're learning is going to be fake, depending on what your subject's in. And it's just a perpetuation of trannyisms, tranny culture. They're still just going to be indoctrinating you with their BS. Your professors are just going to be trannies. The top of the class is just going to be trannies. The people who get really good jobs right outside of school, high paying jobs, it's going to be some of the dumbest trannies that were in your class, and you're just going to have to deal with that because that's life. Okay, I had plenty of those people, dumb as bricks, dumb. It's like a miracle that they even got a degree. How did it even? They must just give some of the trannies grades, and they get these crazy jobs, just like very high paying, easy jobs right out of college. So the game's rigged for the trannies. So yeah, that's it. If you don't fall under that category, don't go to college. Just go learn a trade or something. That's just what you should do. If you're a man, if you're a woman, it just sucks. This world sucks right now. It's crazy how bad it's gotten. That people think it's okay that the man and the woman are basically expected to have jobs these days, and yeah. It's just insanity that people have put up with this for so long. So, yeah, I think I hit a bunch of points. School, it's just not necessary. And I think it's similar to the medical establishment. People just can't open their eyes, okay? If the medical establishment was there to heal people and to make people better, you wouldn't see so much sickness around you and so many issues with people, and you wouldn't see so many children with problems, okay? This is 2018. We should be peak medical, but I've never seen so many sick people. I've never seen so many children with problems. So that is just proof right there that it's not there to heal people. Same thing with school. You look around and you see nothing but mindless, practically drooling on themselves. Somebody said it, fluoride stare. It's totally true. There's just nothing but a bunch of moronic zombies out there. Okay, the education system is not making people smart. It's because it never was there to make people smart. That's not what it's there for. All right, God bless everybody.